Hello, everybody. It's going to be maybe the last Dangan stream. I'm not sure. There's probably like a lot more left in the game than I think there is, but we're gonna try to finish it today. We're gonna try. We'll see how it goes.
Danganronpa.
Okay. Let's go. What the Wait, what happened here? It's like it gave up trying to tell me what the saves are. Second. Okay. Now it won't tell me what the first. It's better. Oh, this better. Oh my. Looks like we're okay. That's. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Hopefully everything will be okay.
Anyway.
Right now we have to go find the others. They're probably in the. Oh, the. Yeah. Let's just head. Let's go to the dorms and start slamming on people's doors, being like, hey, wake up! We have a thing that we need to do. Hey! It's Byakuya's room. Inside?
Hey.
He's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. I feel like everyone's probably... No, they can't be in the dining hall. Because it would be closed by now. Toko's room.
Hey.
Oh, okay. You know, it doesn't seem like anybody's in their rooms. Are they all in the dining hall? I mean, I know it's nighttime, but it looks like the dining hall's still open. Haha! And suddenly we were greeted with... Oh. I don't even know how you would begin to say that. You again. Is he broken? Suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However.
I wonder what that was all about. Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it, that's Makoto!
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'll take that as a compliment, dude.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Would a ghost tell you it's a ghost? No one was there. All my friends who had struggled together had survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. Makoto! He smells like a wet dog! Get away! Shoo! Shoo! In a flash, my tears dried up.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. You need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? Is it okay that you're here? The mastermind catches you.
It's true.
It's related to what I have to tell you all. To tell you all about the last class trial.
Huh?
Last class trial?
In other words,
Going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it! Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. Of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
This decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
Spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? Not like it was easy, I just,
however,
executing Makoto, who wasn't blackened. Clear violation of the school regulations. Rules state that only the blackened is to be executed. Mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
Mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? Had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
Recall what you said at the end of the last trial. You said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here! Anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? There's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But...
We've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
I guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone?
no!
I hate you.
Hey! You said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us. Fine with things the way they are now. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other
Interesting.
words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But...
Figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Makuro, and all the school's mysteries? Pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time, the trial is different. We know who our enemy is. If we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. Not so sure about that. Huh?
I
Can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? The game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? And Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh?
Well, why?
So, in other words,
Mastermind really is the one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says. Mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro. There's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
According to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then, Mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro, and you get 16. Mastermind would have to be one of them?
That's right.
Of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive. People standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the Mastermind is one of us?
No way!
Can't be serious! Wait! We can't say for sure that's true yet! Akuma might have just said all that to confuse us!
Indeed.
Certainly a possibility. But only one among many. Mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. It's one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. Can't say it's not possible. One of us was the mastermind. Had to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
They snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but...
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In the case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Instead of bad ending. Wow.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
Time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway. Of course you were.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I rely only on myself, on Togami blood flowing through my veins. No time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well, okay, bye. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. And take me with him!
Hey.
You blame him? Oh, Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. Okay, bye. That Toko trudged out of the dining hall. Now she's gone. Go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. Wow.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Uh-huh. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. It's really gonna go off by themselves? How about you, Hina? Guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. Just depended on Sakura and everyone else. Not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto! It's really nice of you to say.
but...
Still, no, I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. I was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. Once again, just us two.
Indeed.
Gonna leave too? You're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so...
It goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. We should just see it as splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I have to check.
correct.
And Akuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. Visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. That Kyoko is gone. Leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. To begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. Prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. Then we can all escape together. Guess we'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. As we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, we know who the mastermind is. Where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, on the second floor, the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Hey, time to get started! Oh, we even have a list! Let's head up to start with the places that were blocked off to us. Or should we start with the places that are connected to the murder? No, let's do that, and then we'll go to the locked places. Huh? It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Still just the 4 chickens. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. I mean, you know. Said Toko was in here. I'm guessing. Check just to be sure. Is Toko in here? Find anything even close to a dead body. If it's not in here either, then it must be. I have no idea where. Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. Tarp played a key role in another case, so better look into it. Oh, maybe Toko was in the dojo. Use the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? Noticed this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab? And this originally came from the Biolab? That's the all I really need to check here. But where could her body have gone? Better start looking for it. What was that? Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
So disgusting. You want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you found a clue. Well, I haven't. Didn't find anything. Not one single clue. Figured since this place is related to the case, it would have to have something, right? There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Back! Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Any idea what I'm going through right now? Everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Who's gonna say that? Esther will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. I won't anyone accept me. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Oh, okay. Bye. I'm gonna go. One second. There's like. I'm not sure what I just heard, but I think the cat might have knocked something off the bathtub. Let me go check. Or, you know, never mind. That was my dad. Okay, I'm gonna take a painkiller real quick, because my head's starting to hurt. Okay, here we go. Oh, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold! It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? I think of a couple of reasons. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. There's the tarps. Stack of tarps here. Seeing a lot of those things lately. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? First thing I need to figure out. Okay. Well, I can think of a reason. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side, I've seen something like this before. That's it? I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. I mean, this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Closer look around at what? Some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadavery needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. This simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. Exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Some of the lights are on. One's on the left. Right-hand lights are off. Looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. Was a makeshift morgue. About those lights by each slot. Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Is that everything in here? Seems that way. Think I need metals out of there? No, I guess I'm not going to be getting any more metals for the rest of the game. What else was closed? Headmaster's office. The data center. The data center.
Hey, Makoto.
You here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured all the doors in the school had been unlocked. That one should be open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
It might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. God. I raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Right, here goes nothing. Threw all my weight into it. The door opened much easier than I expected. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi! Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Kinda looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
okay.
Right, let's start poking at her or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on! You can't just or whatever something like this! It's too late. Ina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Did you hear that? I think it came from the other room. Ina, what did you push? Not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center. And look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. Just like Hina said, there's one labeled Data Center. must be the one she pushed. Data center. That's right next door. We were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I better go check it out. Yes, please! I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now. Okay. Really?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll cheer you on from super loud, from way over here. It's supposed to make me feel better? Just hear what I think I heard. Is that Monokuma? Hey! Roar! Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina?
What?
What? Aw, man, busted! How'd you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote-controlled camera kind of setup? I know what you're controlling.
Hello.
I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button! Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Aw, man! You're seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. Room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Give me all your donuts! Oh.
Ah,
Whoa! Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma?
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean? You were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
huh?
Monokuma?
Oh.
What? For real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Yoko's theory was right.
But
Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here. Means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? So that would have to be true. If that is true. And the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
'cause I mean,
Oh, well, it's just... It's where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true. So, like... Wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. Can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. Hello? 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 Okay. Just open it! Okay. Fine. Click! As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. That? The door! It just locked on its own! What? And shot out to grab the doorknob. Right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked. Because the data center is now restricted! Monokuma!
just a second.
Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
For your benefit! 'Cause that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room,
Yep.
to me I guess, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. You were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? You sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. Hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. We're relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! On, but
So,
is he telling the truth? Mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. Stay positive and make most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. I took off at a full sprint. Just do what I can, too. It's the only way forward. This is the Headmaster's room. Heard an awful lot about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself. Kodo, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. I'm just gonna ignore you. Trophies and even a shield in the display case. Okay, thanks. And in the Headmaster's room, there's a monitor. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. You're not even gonna look at them?
Come on.
Hey, Makoto,
Not possible.
you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
Get out of here, remember this moment. Oh, fuck. He got mad at me for not talking to him. Okay, fine. You're the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It's on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78, student registry? Contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently class number 78 refers to us. Wait, we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. Since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers.
In other words...
Be no doubt, Mukuro is a student here at Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. Seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talking about when she stole it. Uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point? She's in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Kuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there's more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Asked me to explain every little thing. You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the Headmaster himself. I
Interesting.
don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us with such an interesting clue. Hi, Evo. I'm doing good. How are you? Half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Muro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. Bad feeling about all this. Need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. Just... wow. She entered Hope's Peak. She didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her to be a tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. If I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro is a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. He would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? Picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. Should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds. You enlist her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? I think? Are you asking me like she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. You make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. You do with that information is your business. Back to being Byakuya's errand boy. One last thing. A bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. Hunch. My hunches tend to be proven right. Advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. Keep it in mind. Thanks. The shop seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. That's us. There's profiles of me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. So I got, yeah. Got everything. I think that's everything. It seems like everything there. Oh jeez, I should have just teleported. Oh well. Too late now. We're running all the way over there. Aha, this is open. Gate's open. Finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means... let's do it. This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. That is completely torn apart. It's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. I got a medal. Opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Yeah, we're on the second floor of the dorms, where the faculty was. Well, yeah, where the faculty was. They ain't here anymore, obviously. Girls' bathroom. You want a place like this? I can't bring myself to go in. Well, the bathroom looks perfectly fine, though. It even has the fish. What sense does that make? Oh my god. What's this? This room is filled with lockers. It's been for the Hope Speak students who came before us. Class before ours must have used these lockers. Oh god, there's a lot to look at. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I want to know what's inside, but there's no way. I believe I'm still getting medals. Imagine any way to get this locker open. I won't bother trying. Real fucking helpful, aren't you? I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. Let's see how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. Use your e-handbook. So does that mean... well, let's just give it a try. Got my handbook and ran it across the card reader. Then... zzz, no luck. Only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Yeah, we just found out, we were in the control room, the door that had Monokuma's face on it. And of course it was the room to control Monokuma. And the mastermind was just hiding in the hatch in the floor, but we never thought to check it. Well, I knew to check it, but everyone else was just like, nope, we're not gonna check it. It's like, well, okay. The tarp that was in the shed came from the biolab. Kuro, we have information on her. Biolab is a morgue, so that's fun. The morgue is holding on to all the students that have gotten murdered. Oh god, look at all the places to check. Jesus Christ. Locked, card reader. Metal plate, no way to get it open. Locker's already broken. Nope. Cha! Sheesh. Come on. This one? Nope. There's more metal plates. Oh, come on, wait, I thought one of these... That was all of them, right? We tried all of them? Maybe we should get some other folks to come over and try them out. Gee, I see something suspicious right off the bat. Anyway, this room doesn't really feel like our students' room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Oh shit, hi Kyoko! It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
Been through this room several times already. Still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? Regret? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. I like how it just points it out. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Here's this last. It looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. PC still has some search results left on it. Might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. Worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however...
That's all there is. Much to it, is there?
Whew.
I guess that's the best he could do as a complete kirigiri failure. Wow. Any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? Appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Desk is home to a computer. Must have belonged to the headmaster. Look, a chair! Imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Okay. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. How dare a student use a chair with wheels? I know! Breeze.
Indeed.
likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Space? Does that mean like a hidden room? I might know how to open it. Know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. Saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Right. It's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
Through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. Learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. Okay, what do you think the password's gonna be? This is Kyoko's father. What do you think the password's gonna be? Gee, I have no idea what the password could possibly be with the headmaster being Kyoko's father or anything like that. I don't know, man. It's definitely not something really obvious.
Whew.
Think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. We can assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. Kyoko can't figure it out. Why do I stand a chance? No, wait. There might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay? No, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. If that's not it, it might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
Worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. Select myself, then turn to face the computer monitor. Just type the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. Hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, wow! Who would have guessed? What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Kyoko? Not looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Talk about a horrifically unsecure password right there. Like, yeah, I'll just use my daughter's name as my password. That's like my dad using my name as his password for things. Like, come on. Hey, Kyoko? May as well not have even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it sound so unusual. I don't like that present. I'm more interested in this picture. Fuck! Okay. Oh boy. I don't want to open this present. It's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. Okay, place your bets. What's in this very brightly wrapped present? With the way this game has been, what is in this present? The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
It is what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Saying it's something that will make me want to scream sounds bad. You're close! Okay, just gonna open it! Step by heavy step, I approach the box. What's in the box? Foe, what's in the box? What is in this brightly wrapped gift, knowing this game? Goes endgame. We learned that the biolab was a morgue. And we checked out the control room for Monokuma. We went into the headmaster's room and got some more information on Makuro. And now we're checking out the second floor of the dorms. Jeez, right. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. Stole a hesitant glance inside and... Yoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Hey! It's bones! What's in the box? Those bones. Human bones. It's the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. Come on, Makoto, you should know better by now. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. Happy Halloween! What? Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. It's pretty much the same thing! A dead guy in a box! My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
Found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on! How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
All the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Yeah, so Alter Ego wasn't wrong about saying that the headmaster was somewhere in the school. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. The only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. Put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words...
that most likely my father was in this school. He was also dead. It's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. Is that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Did she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Oh boy! It's a truth bullet. Island cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Sure? Okay then. Through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. All I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's because he didn't have anything else. Could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now, if...
Couldn't even handle a job like this. He would have been that much more of a failure. Sure, he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. This picture. Oh, look at little baby Kyoko! She's so cute. Well, faded, it must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. Yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Headmaster's desk. I'm hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but okay, yeah.
Hey. Because...
Starting from the top, I opened all the dress drawers and looked inside. Rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated document. The last drawer... Huh? Is this? E-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Those lockers! Found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words...
Handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Don't you hold on to it. Huh? But Kyoko,
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Yoink! Thank you!
Hey,
Listen, Kodo? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Favor? What is it?
so...
No, it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just
I
a
need
second.
to get my emotions in order. I need to have a good cry, Makoto. Get the fuck out. No, Kyoko. You told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. That you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But that picture motivated him. He hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? So, it's just a theory. A game theory! Sorry. This is supposed to be a serious moment. This isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. Problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. Sorry.
Anyway,
I've got myself under control. I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko. Must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. Killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. You're wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Makuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Makuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Ina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no! That can't be! I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Before we go to the lockers again, I am... gonna spend these medals. Just in case I don't get a chance to. After we investigate the lockers, because I feel like the lockers are the final place. The final thing to look at. Now's the perfect time to do this. Yes. Everyone knows. We went and negotiated with Monokuma to have a final trial. To not only prove that Monokuma is the one who killed Makuro and who the mastermind actually is, but also to solve all the mysteries of the school. And everyone's investigating right now. I don't expect to get anything new. We have an 85% chance of repeats. I don't know what's with the giraffe. I have no idea. Anyway, time to go on a locker opening spree. No, not your handbook. Hey, there you go. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? One more try. Open it. Took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... Alright, just what I was hoping for. Let's see what we've got inside. This locker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Does this look familiar? This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Oh wait, are those used for telling fortunes? Just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Act as casual and natural as possible. Picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Oh look! It even says Yasuhiro! No denying what I saw. At the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean... he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We're all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. What is this notebook? Guess that's everything there. Don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay. Thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's some writing inside, it could be important. I like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? Slipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here into communal life. Decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster, my father. He's willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster. Only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. This belongs to Kyoko. What's it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. Be out of Wi-Fi range? No! Rip. What does this all mean? What does it mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. Must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. What the fuck? Who the... Fuck. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. That was the one legitimate call I've gotten this week amongst all the spam calls. The one legitimate call. Reminding me that if I don't have health insurance, I should enroll for it. But I think with Medicaid, since I didn't get Medicaid until like June or something, I think I'm good until June. And then I'll re-enroll in like June instead of right now, so should be fine. Like the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What's this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. The more I see, the less sense it makes. As these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? Notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. If I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. Nothing. Gotcha. What about over over here. Anything in here? Nope. And then these don't open. Alright. Now what? Oh, shit!
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? Suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. Even knowing that. He said to go to the gym, right? Okay, we're here. Oh, hey, hero. Ah! Makoto? You act so surprised. Oh, no reason. Heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. Already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? Like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time?
I am Monokuma!
Oh, welcome! Hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? This must be the envelope. Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it! Kuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Look at this photograph! Sorry. Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Hey look, it's everybody! Along with Junko getting the fucking Mike Wazowski treatment. Look at this graph! It's everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but... there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. That's not true, I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the Headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Uro Ikusaba? And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Makaro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. The only one not there. Sure you're not taking the picture? Picture is all 15 other students, but not me. Guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka. First time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural thought everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until I got here. If this picture's real, and could that mean it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
Kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But, told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I... Guess that means he's done talking. Damn it! So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Does that count as a hint? Just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? He put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. Where is everybody? Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
Nothing to talk to you about. Talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the... Why was he acting like that? He was purposely trying to avoid me. There you are, you fucker! Hey! Hey, hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry! Again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Oh, there wasn't anybody in here. Thought I saw somebody. Oh, they're in the biolab. Decided to visit the biolab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh, she went and did it. Fuck. It's open. Oh, Toko. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? No, she's just passed out. Yep, there she is. Ah! It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch cold. Taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again.
Uh-huh.
You were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh,
Have
then
you
what?
reached that certain age?
Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? That's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! What the fuck? We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
SOB!
Don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. Oh, it's more like half. All I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuyo's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? Assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Knew it! I totally knew it! A total pro when it comes to all things master! Anyway, I gotta hurry! I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Let's not even go there, Jamie. Oh, shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? Maybe because she saw a fucking dead body? Hello? This is a morgue? Fridge, it's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. Must be why she passed
Right.
out. She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
Getting late, isn't it? You okay?
Indeed.
Sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen,
Listen, about this room. Yeah, it's
it would seem
a morgue. Yeah! We know it's a morgue.
I knew it.
Suspected as much. Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and... well, there you have it. Knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
It's on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. Assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
Imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
anyway.
I should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Toko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. Suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen,
We should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Makuro's body is in here. Makuro's corpse? Makuro's body's inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time. Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Mastermind did it? 'Cause they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So,
Maybe right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
Do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. Going to find a clue this time. Going to grab the mastermind by the tail. So, what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Oh yeah, she is in the back there. Let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier?
whew,
And the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
because
My reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I solved this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. Nobody! Those photos are really important. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? The Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Oh. Can't do it, I can't look inside. What do you want me to do? Just sit here? Look at other things? Look, it's a tarp. Oh, okay. I guess it's a good thing we check that out then. Already looked through the instruction manual. More importantly, what?
It would seem...
Blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. Yep. Someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Makuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights?
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Did you find anything?
Indeed.
Paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? Burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. That means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Their option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Does it say that they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. Guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Saying they are? We all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Makuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. To think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Makuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? Remembered all that? Are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
Indeed.
don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Makuro Ikusaba.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Wait, are we not gonna put the body back? I think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this.
Why?
Sad? forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. She still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Never heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Yeah, but still.
whew,
They are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. She could have abandoned me. She decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
Done all we can do here. To our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh, the pocketbook. To ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
Do, yes. To get into any of the lockers, you need a handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook
I see.
found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that? Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why'd I bother putting it in a locker? You just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It's about the headmaster. About your father.
what? If that's true,
That mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about?
I
Need to go investigate those lockers right now. Need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto,
Watch this, it'll all make sense. DVD, and it says class number 78, urgent interviews?
so,
Found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway,
Have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. Understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. Guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto,
Now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
in other words,
So, as it turns out, arrangements I'd made didn't stick. Mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. My own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? Never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. Because of the mastermind.
however,
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
I
Swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Yoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
Hmm.
Strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
That's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. It's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. See you at the class trial. Maybe behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. Should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Where's